YouTube, Johnny Kalashnikov here. Today's video is pretty interesting. It's called Nascar Dad. Now NASCAR should be a sport. It's a popular sport, not a parenting philosophy or parenting style. If I were to ask any adult watching this video, how would you spell love? And they would say L-O-V-E. Alright? If you were to ask any child, how would you spell love? They would spell it this way. T-I-M-E, time. You spend time with what is important to you, what you love. Now, I've read 3 books cover to cover this past weekend, and in 2 of those books it talks about how little time dads spend with their children. So if I were to ask the people here watching this video, how many minutes would you say a father spends with his kids on a daily basis? 30 minutes? Would you say 15 minutes? 10 minutes? 5 minutes? 1 minute? You'd be wrong, because the answer is actually less than 1 minute. Here's the actual answer. "38 seconds is the average number of time, or average amount of time spent that fathers spend with their kids on a daily basis. Now there's a lot of reasons for that. They work a lot, you know. None of them are good. I mean, I don't want to give reasons to justify why 38 seconds is acceptable. I mean, if you were to say, hey, I'm going to work out, I'm going to get in shape, I'm going to go to the gym. You go to the gym, you work out for 38 seconds, and then you walk out. You couldn't say to yourself that I take it serious. If you go to work, clock in, you look at your watch, 38 seconds later, you clock out and walk out. Your boss would say you're not taking your job serious. Your wife, you go see your wife, give her a kiss on the cheek, give her a hug, ask her how her day's doing. 30 seconds, I've served my time, boom. Your marriage will not last. So I'm hoping this is a wake-up call for people. 38 seconds is pathetic. It really is. I mean, my son, I've given him the most precious thing I can, is my name, and I'm hoping to get back from him the most precious thing, which is a legacy of a life well lived. My mentor, Mr. Curtis, he's been married 57 years. He told me that the greatest accomplishment in his life, I mean, he's married 57 years. He's been around a long time. He's almost 80 years old. Greatest accomplishment in his life is he raised kids, and now he's got grandkids. And he's saying watching his kids raise his grandkids good, godly lives, never been in prison. I mean, making good choices, doing good things. Watching his kids pass on the legacy of his life well lived, of him investing time into his kids. That is his greatest accomplishment. How can you do that just 38 seconds? If you're a dad and you're on average, I'm hoping this is a wake-up call. If it's a child and your dad's not spending enough time with you, bring this up to him. Say, hey Dad, you know the average time a dad spends with his kids is 38 seconds? Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? There's no way in the world he could say that's a good thing. So I'm hoping this is a wake-up call and helps a lot of areas. Peace.